Quick rundown. All right, we have GPUs, Hyperscale Data Inc., up 4%, but not so good for the year. For the year to date, down 91%. But they did have this news. Highlights their unique capabilities, expertise, mobilized energy supply solution. They were awarded a CNG supply agreement with a major hyperscale data center operator, but see, they didn't say who. That is always fishy when they do that. Not fishy. Sometimes, like, I think they're saving it for a later article, which you could say that's good to play. Or maybe it's secret. I don't know. Maybe the larger one said shut up. We don't really know. But anyways, that does lead us that there could be more news where we actually find out who it was, and then that could be impressive. And I like how they're going to say, they're the fastest ones. They provide portable compressor safe over-the-road transfer offsite decompression and pressure regulation, enabling reliable energy where traditional pipeline infrastructure is limited or time constrained. And highest levels of safety and reliability and continuous delivery of energy. All right, Win highlights our team's industry-leading capabilities, ability to collaborate with on-site power generation operators to engineer, project manage, rapidly deploy. And then there's the highlights, but it does not tell us who the buyer is. Could it be? It can't be Google, because Google just did TerraPower, or TerraWulf, WULF. So, I don't know. And I do believe Meta, I don't know who Meta is doing it with, but it could be anyone. Anyone needs data. There's any company that's going to be doing AI is going to require data. Any company doing robotic stuff, and the data has to be stored on data centers. But this is them August 29th. They did an offering. And I don't know, their Michigan data center facility, that's what they're doing it for, and also to acquire XRP. And they're already holding the, Bitcoin. So they're one of those Bitcoin buying companies, but every company's doing that. I don't know. I don't know. They have been around 11 million market cap. They've been around since 1969, so they're not just like some out of nowhere. They could have a legit thing going here. It's what you would have to figure out, because they are certainly a risky penny stock. I could see. I don't know if they're a risk for delisting. Well, they could be. Let me see. This is saying that they're at risk, but this would be Google. I didn't see it in the article. I didn't want to go back. There's so many fake, weird articles that take you to these weird WhatsApp groups. Anyways, 6 million. If they're at 11 million, then technically they wouldn't be, but they are under $1. So that always a risk. They do put out regular news though. This is from the CEO, and he had said also he took over in 2016, and this is what they're trying to do. They're going to amount their digital assets, and then they have their wholly owned subsidiary Sentinum. Our data center in our Michigan facility, which is a line wholly subsidiary of Sentinum, is preparing to incrementally increase the power capacity from its current to what we expect 70 milliwatts over the next 20 months through new natural gas distribution infrastructure that will enable on-site power generations. And they also said that they're going to be, all the Bitcoin they generate is going to be on their own self-mining operations. They're going to keep it. I don't know. These companies with all this that are totally focused on, not totally focused, because I guess there are branching into the data centers, but these crypto miners, and then these companies are just saying they're going to hold the assets, like Cooler's one of them doing that. I don't know how, I know not everyone feels strongly about that, and I guess we'll see. But some other people feel very strongly on crypto. You know, they're buying, you have major hedge funds talking about it and buying it all the time. So I guess it is a thing. And if you think these guys can get themselves above $1 and stay there, that would be, I don't know how I feel about this one. I think it could go either way, but maybe they do well. It seems like they update there's always putting out news. So I do like companies that put out regular press releases, letting people know and anyone else, investors, know what they're doing. I think that is a promising thing. Companies where you don't see anything under their news, that can be sketchy as fuck. But I would say that GPUs, the regular news updates, I would take it as a green flag. And this new news with the data partner getting the client, but they won't name it, I also think that's a green flag.